Am I the a-hole for calling out my sister-in-law for neglecting her kids after my brother passed away? I'm 24F, and I've been dealing with a pretty intense situation with my sister-in-law, Emily, who is 29. My brother, Mark, tragically passed away in a car accident 8 months ago, leaving behind Emily and their 2 kids, a 6-year-old girl named Lily and a 3-year-old boy named Jake. When Mark died, I was devastated. He was my big brother, my protector, and my best friend. I tried to be there for Emily and the kids as much as I could, despite my own grief. I visited often, helped with the kids, and made sure they felt supported. However, over the past few months, I've noticed that Emily has been struggling more than usual. She's withdrawn, stopped cleaning the house, and spends most of her time either sleeping or glued to her phone. The house is a mess. There's barely any food in the fridge, and the kids look like they haven't had a proper bath in days. I've found Lily eating dry cereal off the floor and Jake playing in dirty clothes piles more than once. Last week, things came to a head. I went over to help out, and when I walked in, the house was in complete disarray. Jake was crying in his crib with a dirty diaper, and Lily was sitting on the couch with an empty expression, staring at the TV. Emily was nowhere to be found. After searching the house, I found her locked in the bathroom, scrolling through social media. I lost it. I banged on the door and demanded she come out and take care of her kids. When she finally emerged, she looked at me like I was the crazy one. I told her that she needed to get her act together for the sake of her kids. They had already lost their father, and now it felt like they were losing their mother too. Emily started crying and said I didn't understand what she was going through. I tried to explain that I understood grief, but her children needed her. She accused me of judging her and said I had no right to tell her how to live her life. We ended up in a screaming match, with me calling her neglectful and unfit, and her telling me to leave and never come back. I left in tears and haven't spoken to her since. Now, some family members are saying I was too harsh and that Emily needs support, not criticism. Others agree with me and think someone needed to give her a wake-up call. I'm torn because I love my niece and nephew, and I hate seeing them suffer. But maybe I went about it the wrong way? So, am I the a-hole for calling out my sister-in-law for neglecting her kids after my brother passed away?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole, but is there any way you could offer to take the kids for a week or even just a couple days? Tell her to get a hotel or go to a spa or something by herself or with her mom or best friend. Get away from it all for a little break. Then maybe go in and clean the house. Then give her a week or 2 and see if things are the same. If they are, CPS needs to be called. She needs therapy either way.
Unfortunately, there isn't a great way to handle this situation. She is a parent, and unfortunately that means she doesn't get to lock herself away and grieve. It also means that if she cannot figure that out quickly, that CPS may need to be involved for the safety of the children. Something needs to change. I am not suggesting CPS first, but it shouldn't be removed from the table altogether.